Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's had a good evening. Tonight we've got Better Than Bored Podcast presents Would You Rather? So as usual, I'm here in my lovely dining room that I hide the rest of it from you. It's I need to clean. But I'm going to go ahead and introduce our panel today and let everybody get an opportunity to say a little bit about themselves and blah, blah, blah. So let's see. We're going to bring up Jasper Bing. What's up, man? Welcome back.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be back.
Yeah, you got to join us for what, Cards Against Humanity?
Cards Against Humanity, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah, you want to give a shout out to your podcast?
Yeah, I didn't have anything to pimp the last time I was here, but thanks to seeing how you do everything here, I got inspired, and me and a buddy of mine started a podcast called the Less Than Fresh Movie Podcast, and which honestly I should be editing it right now instead of doing this, but I'd rather be here.
I get that. I am currently unemployed, and if I'm not asleep, I'm working on Better Than Being Bored stuff. So, yeah, it's a lot. And sorry again for accidentally calling you less than funny the other day. I swear.
It gave me a great source of material.
You're welcome, sir. Next, I'm going to bring in a new face. We've got Josephine Riviera today.
Hello.
You've been kicking ass lately.
I guess, yeah. Hello, I'm Josephine, and I do comedy with Destiny locally here. And I help run Whippersnapper Comedy, which Destiny will be in our next show, August 29th. So super excited for that.
Yep. Cody Tiano is also going to be on that show, and I had an interview with him on here not too long ago, and he participated in Conversational Cards with Comedians 2 weeks ago. So he's a funny guy.
Nice.
It's going to be a good show. Let's see. Next, I'm going to bring up the guy that has been on every single one of these shows, Funny Man Green.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yes. You're just the funny man, right?
Oh yeah. Just living life. Well,
my favorite clips all have you in it. You take situations and just magically turn it into something that didn't make any sense a second ago.
I mean, that's why they call me Funny Man. If
I thought that was your name.
If I was unable to do it, they would say, "Take that funny off that man." You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what they say.
Green. No, I would just be Man Green. That's it. Just Man Green.
Man Green sounds about right. Sorry about that pause there. The tiny needs me to open a box, but I'll rip it open here in just a second. Okay, I will bring you the drink. Be gone. All right. So today's game is Would You Rather. No, not you. Talking to the tiny.
I was getting a reward or something.
Yes. I'll send you it in the mail.
Well, I got cards in the mail, so you never know.
Never know. All right, so we are playing Would You Rather. I did ask every individual that is participating to jot down approximately 10 questions. And I mean, there's no guarantee you'll use all 10. It'll just give you some material to work with. I, however, have some cheesy ass, relatively family-friendly-ish questions that I work with. I mean, last time there was, the family-friendly ones brought out the weirdest answers, but just see what happens. In this progression, it'll start with me and then go over to Jasper, then Josephine, then Funny Man. And we can all talk, and I left my notebook over that yonder. So I'm going to read my question real quick, and then I'm going to run. Yeah. Cool. All right. So question number 1 of the evening, we've got, would you rather always talk in rhyme every time or never be able to finish a sentence? It's got ... question mark. Y'all go ahead and answer. I'll be right back. I can hear y'all.
I mean, there's an excellent chance that I'm not going to finish my sentences anyway. So No, so that's probably my answer.
I'm definitely always talk and rhyme because it's like everything turns into little musicals. That just sounds fun.
Okay, so you did musical stuff?
No, I'm not talented in that way. I just it would be fun for me, not the audience.
That's a good, honest answer.
I like it. For the record, and a weird record, I was listening to Shropshire Collective today, which the producer of Whippersnapper Comedy is part of that band. And since you're with Whippersnapper Comedy, I thought I'd throw it out there. It's some funky shit. That song Tombstone cracks me up every time. Too much shit engraved on my tombstone. Funny Man, did you answer by chance? And y'all don't have to answer in order. Just if everybody wants to get an answer in.
Oh, you said Jasper, Josephine, and then me.
Questions.
Oh, questions. Okay, just answers. Okay, I got you. All right. Well, my answer is, I hope not surprise anybody. People saying, "Oh, he's black," so I know he raps. No, I don't. I'm not a rapper. So it's not going to be talking with rhyme. Even though I do dab in poetry or whatever, but I stutter a lot. So sometimes I don't even get my words all the way out. So that's the one I'm gonna go with.
Okay. So the not being able to finish a sentence, did everybody go with that? Or did you go with
everybody said rhyme.
Things to say. Could you imagine like you're about to save someone's life, but you can't say the last thing, like, oh no, they're gonna. Now they're dead.
I'm not
when they do it at the movies and everything, but like the money is at the
Writers love to do that, to make people die in mid-sentence. Yeah,
General Hospital and all that mess and all. Like, man, where's the money at? Where's the money at? Clear.
Like you can't come up with a rhyme. I feel like what was it? It was Drake and Josh where he walked in and was like, "What's the rhyme for orange?" And then like Josh walks into the door. He's like, "Oh, I hit my head on the door hinge." It's like door hinge. So that's the reason why
I couldn't do it, whatever, because there's too many words that you can't rhyme with. I mean, you can rhyme with if you're like a genius, like like Eminem or something like that. No, that bad boy be saying.
I assumed I was born rhyming, like I don't know any other truth besides this is how I speak is in rhymes.
Okay.
My fucking eyes are like, wow,
Oh, let me change my answer. If that was if that was what I was born with, y'all came, my first words was like da da bye bye why something like that. Exactly. Yeah. I would definitely take that. Yeah, I would definitely take that. I thought you were talking about like now, like especially how my brain is and stuff and all. I'll say a sentence and be like, damn, I don't know what rhymes with that.
I mean, if you spent your entire life rhyming, then yeah, I mean that definitely changes something up. You would just be the class A poet. Nobody would have shit on you.
I don't know because I don't know anybody's ages or whatever like that. No, but there used to be a cartoon called, well, it was Garfield, and then they had like a mini cartoon, Heathcliff.
You Acres.
It was Heathcliff, and there was a white cat. Okay. There was a white cat with skates and stuff like that. And all that all the time was, every sentence had to be a rhyme or something to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do not recall that. So your age is showing, sir.
Yeah. So I can speak to that because I think I'm the only person in this conversation that actually has an animation degree. When I think of cartoon characters that rhyme, I think of Underdog. Underdog used to always talk and rhyme.
You're right.
And that made him seem like a real goody.
I forgot all about Underdog. I mean, I didn't watch the cartoon. I watched the movie when I was
Underdog is here.
Yep.
And it had That's So Raven's little brother in it.
Oh, and Hong Kong Phooey.
Mhm. Hong Kong Phooey.
Yeah.
Man, y'all are old.
Love Hong Kong Phooey. That's one of those cartoons you couldn't put that. You couldn't make that today. You can show it now because it was made back in the day, but like if Hanna-Barbera or whoever said they want to make a cartoon like that today, they'd be like, no.
Was it racial?
The main character sounded very urban.
Urban, okay. Hong Kong Phooey and the character is urban.
Yeah.
Not like
Hong
Keith.
Kong Phooey. Yeah, because he was a guy from the neighborhood, but he learned how to do kung fu through a mail order kit. So he's not he's not Asian or anything. But he's still a guy from the neighborhood. But he kicks ass and fights crime by using kung fu.
Yeah. Okay, rock and roll. Jasper, would you happen to have a question available for us?
Oh yeah, I got one. Okay, so which would you rather? Tell the funniest joke ever, like just the funniest joke you ever thought of, and get super mega turbo canceled. I mean, like Kramer level canceled.
Oh, that's pretty canceled.
Yeah. Or shut your mouth and have a career the next day.
What, like say nothing and have a full blown career?
Like tell a lamer joke or say no joke and then you're not canceled, so you can still work the next day.
Can I work and then in the future maybe say that joke?
No, that's why I said Kramer level canceled, because this is not regular canceled where you could come back at some point. This is
Kramer
point of no
was
return
just
canceled.
in the recent curve, so I mean, that was like 15 years? I could say for 15 years.
What, since he said the whoopsie?
Yeah.
It's been 50 years.
the whoopsie.
It's been a long ass
The
time.
whoopsie. Let me ask Funny Man Green, is the N-word a whoopsie?
Huh?
Is the N-word a whoopsie? Is that
I'm
It
not
depends on
saying
what N word. I mean, there's a lot of N words. Like,
And like he wasn't saying it as a joke. He was being rude. So I feel like if the joke is really that funny, I'm not promoting saying it. And obviously I'm choosing the career part of it because I would love a career. But like, sometimes when you have a joke and it just sits there, it has to come out sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going career answer. Like, I don't want to, even though if I said something so damn bad that it would get me full blown canceled, I'd probably blow up on social media, but then that would be it.
But you did say it's the funniest joke ever.
Which means everybody would
the funniest joke ever. So it must be something great that cancels that stuff out.
Yeah, that's true. That is a big difference between like the scenario I'm proposing and Kramer, because like you said, he was just going off. It wasn't part of a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you said Kramer level cancel, that means I can't say the N word, right?
No, it would offend me if you said it.
Okay. All right.
Well, I think we're focusing too much on the N-word. I think it's people's reaction to your actions. Like, people are pretty much going to be like, fuck you. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah.
People are going to be like, fuck you. We're not booking you. You're canceled. It's like you just get canceled for 15 years until Larry David decides it's okay.
I did a day and age, you fuck up real bad, you still end up famous. I mean, what about that? How about that, bitch? So,
but you don't want me
outside. You just call me bitch.
A jerk.
Yes. No, no, no. The whatever
Canceled.
the fuck her face was, yeah, canceled. Kramer level. Whatever the fuck her face was that did the cash me outside. How about that?
Right.
That disrespectful crap. She ended up damn famous. Like she didn't have to do anything else in her life, and all she was disrespectful.
I don't know. What is she up to? Is she still?
She has OnlyFans and she makes horrible rap music. And she had a
Oh no. What,
No.
The last I seen, I mean, it was a few years ago, but she got her ass whipped. She was on the Baddies Club because now she's promoting Jesus and everything like that. And now this is the Baddies Club. This is, you know what I mean? They fight and they smoke and drinking everything on. She was like, I don't think you should do that because you're just not gonna like that. And somebody got tired of her and gave her.
They beat her over Jesus.
No, they didn't beat her. They didn't beat her over Jesus. They beat her over. I forgot what she did. She got on somebody's nerves. Well, she got on a lot of people's nerves, but it was just
a lot of people.
You know what I mean? It was a certain person that just had enough, and like I said, gave her the business. But as far as my answer, I think, and he said it's the funniest joke ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that I'm going to pick, and I'm going to piggyback on what you were saying, Destiny. Even though you know what I mean? Okay, let's say I told a joke on a podcast or something like that or whatever, or I mean. Like you said, get canceled or whatever. If it's the funniest joke ever, people is going to try to mimic it. People's going to try to. It's going to be downloaded out of this, and everything. And also, I can make money other ways.
Yeah, I think that
and like you said, if it's the funniest joke ever, you know, what I mean, you according to Cat Williams, Steve Harvey's going to try to steal it. So. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but then you won't be able to perform.
Huh?
Like I think I don't think it's worth giving up working, like being able to perform at different venues.
Okay, but he also said, would you rather tell the funniest joke ever and get canceled, or not say anything at all, or tell bad jokes and have a if you're not saying anything at all. And if you're not telling,
I mean, just in that moment, I'm not saying like never say anything.
You're not gonna have a good career anyway.
That's true.
So bad jokes but get a career. The best joke ever but have no career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
He didn't say no career. He didn't say no career. He just said canceled.
Yeah, big canceled. Yeah, he did say that.
Your summation of it is correct. Like that goes along with what I wrote down here. These two want to change the rules to make it to where canceled isn't canceled, but that's what I was intending when I wrote this down was say it, just be like fuck it and say it, and then you maybe don't have a career, but if you just shut your mouth or tell a lamer joke instead in the moment, and then you do have a career. What you gonna do?
Yeah, and then right before I'm done, I'm gonna be like, and I'm a legend.
It was the best joke ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People's gonna be, if it's the best joke ever, it's gonna be played in movies. You know what I mean? People's gonna reenact it. People's gonna, you know, just like the catch, like you said, Destiny, the Catch Me Outside. How about that? How long of a trend was that? You know what I mean?
Dude, I still see shit everywhere.
See, I think that's like it's not, there's no longevity to that. Like even with Kramer, he fucked up, but he is still, as an actor, as a comedian, he's still a legend because there's talent behind what he did. Like not that, but behind his work. And I feel like Catch Me at just.
That's probably why it blew up so much that he said
there's
that.
Obviously talent behind that and shit, but I feel like the Catch Me Outside girl is just like watching a car crash.
I mean, you're right, but she blew up as like to this day, it's still a catchphrase. And how like she was like what 14 or something at the time, and she's a grown ass woman now. You know what I mean? Grown ass woman getting black guys for Jesus. You know what I mean? So
Destiny was so desperate to not answer the question, she left the whole show.
I already answered the question.
You didn't answer the question.
Yes, I did. I said.
What did you say?
I said I would rather tell lame jokes and have a career. Because if I tell lame jokes and get my career, then my good jokes are just going to do better and better for me. I would rather have a career out of it. I mean, yeah, the whole
yeah, but you want to be
tell the bad joke and end up canceled, but then end up like famous on here. I can make money and do nothing with myself. Oh shit!
I just have so much.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's the best joke ever, everybody is going to want a piece of it. You know what I mean? Everybody, and that's when you patent it. You patent it, and people's got to pay you or whatever like that and all for that joke.
You copyright it, and then when they put it on t-shirts, they gotta pay you.
Yeah. I found out because I had a couple of people that stole some of my jokes, and I'm ready to sue and everything, and they was like, you know what I mean? They you know what I'm saying? So I was like, young into the business.
Canceled is canceled. Like, if I tell my crappy jokes and my good jokes better, blah blah blah. Regardless, I can build up myself over here, and then if I say, you know what, I want an acting role, I can scroll on over to this acting portion. Or if I want to end up doing this thing over here, I can scroll over there and do that. Whereas if I tell the bad joke and I'm canceled, I can't pursue anything else. I'm just done. That's the end of it for me. Yes, I can get rich off of that one joke, but I can't pursue anything else anymore because I'm just the reputation will precede me.
Okay, so what is the example? Jasper, what is your example of canceled? Are you talking about you talking about like because you're talking about Kramer, you're talking about canceled like Kramer. Kramer is still doing interviews. Kramer is still, you know what I mean, doing different things whatever. Even though he is known
bigger, if his talent was like he could have been doing more acting. He could have been doing way more. Like I feel like what we get of Kramer is just the surface shit. Like we don't really get what we could have gotten out of him. Like he was like one of the greatest characters and one of the greatest actors in Seinfeld. And we don't even know because we're calling him Kramer.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like what's his real fucking name?
Don't even know his real name.
Exactly. And that sucks. Like we know who Julia Louis-Dreyfus is, you know? We know who Seinfeld is.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I picked that example is because there have been plenty of people who during the cancel culture era like got canceled, but they sincerely apologized. They worked on their craft. They worked their way back up the ranks and they had a career again. That guy, like, you know, yeah, you see him around, he still does interviews and stuff, but like you say, Josephine, he could have been way bigger.
Right. But also you got to remember, it wasn't the joke.
That's what I was going to say.
It wasn't the joke that got him canceled or whatever like that. No, it was his reaction. Oh, because and the reaction was because he was telling bad jokes.
You're not wrong, but the thing is, I'm not saying, you know, which would you rather, pull a Kramer, like actually say the N-word to somebody in a stand-up routine? No. I was just saying, like, you get canceled to that level.
I think I might be a little bit safe.
Hold on, y'all. I can't hear Josephine. Josephine keeps trying to talk and we're talking over.
I don't think people really getting canceled for jokes. I think the last person was Shane Gillis when he got fired from SNL. But now look at him. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's I don't know. I just have confidence in my funniness.
I don't know.
Sidebar, a joke for a little bit as I build up credibility and build up career, so then I could talk shit and be like, I can Dave Chappelle it, you know?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Dude, I would love to be able to Dave Chappelle it, but I don't know if I'll ever have the confidence to get out there and just say the shit that comes to mind. I am honestly something that I probably definitely actually need to work on as a comedian is being able to say the shit that my brain says, no, bad. I hold it all back because I'm so afraid of offending people.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is weird because I
Absolutely.
didn't feel bad about offending the wheelchair chick last time. But it is what it is.
Oh, man.
That was
I told
funny.
her-
We had one viewer. Somebody said something about fucking a chick in the wheelchair, and we had 0 viewers.
Damn.
Let's see. Jasper, you never answered your own question.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about what I would answer to this. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have no semblance of a career currently, so it would be shut my mouth and have a career tomorrow. Yeah. Plus, I've got that whole thing like you, Destiny, going on where it's like I can say A and it's going to be funny and it's not going to offend too many people, and or I could say B, it's going to offend everybody, but everybody's going to laugh. You know, I'm going to say A.
I want to be Bo Burnham one day, and I'll never be that amazing, but I want to be close to it at least. By the way, Kramer's name is Michael Richards. Did anybody know that?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Give him
I couldn't come up with it.
Hopefully he's moved on past his issues. He's doing good. Obviously, he fucking is. I always hate when people talk shit about like famous people fucking up. It's just like, man, but they're rich. So who gives a shit what we think about that?
yeah.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Josephine, have you got a question you would like to share with us?
Would you rather your fingers be sausages or cabbage? Made out of sausage or made out of cabbage? I didn't know we were supposed to be asking deep stuff. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, this
Oh,
is
yeah, you're
great.
good.
It
No,
just kind of makes me think of the nurse that came in to check how dilated I was whenever I had my daughter, because she had some sausages, for sure.
Wow.
Like breakfast sausage. Because I think those are nice thickness.
Oh, the little thin ones.
Yeah.
Okay. If I eat them, do they grow back like a lizard?
Yes. You can't eat them, they will grow back. You can eat yourself in this situation.
I sure wish I could.
Yeah.
It's just not that flexible.
I'm going with sausages. I just like saying it like that. Personally. Sausage.
I have to know, when you wrote this question, is this in any way related to Everything Everywhere All at Once?
If I'm being honest, I went on Reddit and someone said ham or cheese. So I just sausages or cabbage.
Because I don't know if any of you guys have seen the movie.
Yeah.
The guy with the movie podcast is talking about a movie. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen Everything Everywhere All at Once. But she jumps across different realities, and one of the realities that she jumps into is a world where everybody has sausages for fingers.
Mm.
And
That-
like,
Okay.
Y'all haven't seen that movie?
I have not.
Oh
I'm
man.
not much of a movie person. Like, the only reason I watch any TV ever is because the man puts me in front of the TV and says, "Watch this." I am a
watched that movie. I cried. I laughed. I was mad. Emotional.
I'm a listen to the radio, listen to music, and paint kind of person.
Whatever.
Oh. So I would say, like having the little thin breakfast sausages would be kind of similar to the fingers we have now. Cabbage for fingers, I don't really know how that would work, unless they were like long, skinny, like Brussels sprout type fingers. But anyway, I think that'd just be too difficult to manipulate. And I'd like to state for the record, even though you said we can eat our own fingers, I would not, just out of social decorum. I would consider that unacceptable behavior to eat your own fingers.
Oh man, you fascists! You don't want people eating their own fingers.
No, I'm a libertarian. I don't care what people do with their fingers in their own home. This is true in this scenario and in real life too. I don't care what people do with their fingers in their own homes. I just don't want people. I don't want to see people eating their fingers in front of me. That's just where I draw the line.
Well, I don't eat meat, so I would pick the sausage fingers because I wouldn't be tempted to eat my own fingers. No, wait, hold up. No, because if I got sausage, because I'm friends with a lot of people that do eat meat, so I mess around and keep biting my fingers and so. Damn.
Oh.
Do you think they'll be different? Like because you know how we have like different fingerprints and stuff like that? Do you think everyone will have like different flavored sausage?
Yeah, like that's how the FBI will be able to catch people. Like,
yeah, it's like man, this
That'd be
is
we're looking for someone with liverwurst fingers. This is who our culprit was, definitely. They put it through laboratory analysis.
And how fast will they grow back, too? Like, is it like an immediate growth, or do you have to wait?
Ooh,
like,
what if it hurt every time you bit it?
Oh, fuck no.
I
was
already
already on the no side of it, but I already said no eating sausage fingers. But if it hurts, absolutely not.
I asked in a group one time. It was a small group. It was a small. I mean, it was a regular comedy night, but I think it was at Serta's, and there were only a couple people there. But I was like, "Hey, so fellas, if every time you cut the tip off of your penis, like an extra inch grew back, would you do it, and how many times would you do it?" And there were plenty of guys. I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." And one guy was like, "Wait, does it hurt? Because I'll do it a lot if it doesn't hurt."
How much you gotta cut?
Just the tip.
Oh,
I mean, like, I wonder what kind of
sidetrack your question.
No, this needs to be explored. So, like, any man who's going to ask that question, I seriously want to know what kind of sensation issues he has going downstairs, because, like, is it gonna hurt? It's the tip of your dick. Of course, it's gonna hurt. Idiot.
You got nerve endings.
Huh. Like, you ever been to a high school health class? Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
What's it called? Isn't there that Jewish ceremony? It's like you have a ceremony every time your family and friends come to see you take a sliver of your dick off. Do they stay for the
circumcision?
Circumcision.
That's called a bris.
Like a specific, like the
the moil. He comes and performs the bris. Yeah.
The brisk, yeah. So you have a brisk every time you want your dick to get bigger.
You have to have the moil come forward.
Oh wow. You got your friends and family and everything. Giving high fives. Oh, he's gonna tear that pussy up. Yeah.
Comes back with like trumpet.
Oh my goodness.
Right. This is the third bris we've had for this guy this month. He must really be in a hurry.
Imagine if you had like a micro penis. It's like, man, this is a daily affair we gotta do, guys.
And it doesn't help his girth any. He's still a pencil dick. It's just a pencil that's like a mile and a half
long. A really long pencil.
Well, that's the way he gets to fold. He gets more to fold.
Now I'm over here wondering if it'll start snaking up, like ringing up.
Coiled.
Yeah.
Like a telephone cord.
Oh my goodness, damn.
So I guess you stop cutting it once it gets a weird bend. You're like, oh. That's long
Yeah.
enough.
When your dick hangs further than your feet and they hang off the bed, it's kind of probably done. It's time.
Nah, isn't? Could you imagine? So if I had a dick, like, it's you would like be floating while fucking a girl. Like, I just imagine this, and then here's the body.
Well, then, like, what if you got these things on the roof where you do this just to get you pumped in?
Damn. Damn.
That's awesome, actually. Hey, Josephine, sausages or cabbage?
I would pick cabbage because I assume I'd get heart disease from eating my fingers.
Oh, damn.
At least cabbage is like healthy, you know.
When you say cabbage, are you talking about a head of cabbage? Or are you talking about a leaf?
So I was thinking about, in my mind, I'm thinking about like stringy cabbage, but like it still functions as a finger. Like imagine
Like sauerkraut?
coleslaw. Yeah, but fresh. So it's crunchy.
You're making me hungry.
Right?
So sauerkraut without the souring.
Yeah. Like, have you guys heard that if you really wanted to, you could bite your finger off and it's like as hard as biting a carrot?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have heard that.
I saw the Mythbusters episode on that like
Is it true?
a million times.
Good?
Yeah,
Is-
like a carrot, like a raw carrot is a good analog for a finger with a bone in it. So if you want to test, like, will your car window crush your finger? Try crushing a carrot in it, and if it does, then the answer is yes for your finger also.
Mm.
Damn.
I'm gonna go buy some carrots for scientific reasons.
You learn something new every day.
You're gonna carrot yourself?
Destiny, don't kid yourself. We all know you have already got carrots for other reasons.
Oh, those are the baby carrots. Sorry.
Did you guys-
Every time I get mad, I'm gonna go grab a carrot.
And then show it to your man and be like, "That's your finger. You mess with me, that's your finger right there."
Exactly. Yeah, very cute. All right. So I think everybody answered. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we answered a couple things there. We have learned some things about each other here. Bunny Man, have you got a question for us?
Would you rather walk on coal for 5 yards or get head from a chick? Well,
That one.
Wait. I thought it was gonna be a whole lot of guys, but I mean, I don't know if Josephine, goes both ways. But I said, would you rather walk on coal for 5 yards or get head from a chick with dry lips for 5 minutes?
What am
Dry
I pressing them?
Dry chapped lips.
What? Like it's got texture?
Oh, do you know what? Penises don't get wet. I'm like, this is a stupid question. Of course, that doesn't make a difference.
But then, like,
That's a lubricant.
but if they're chapped and they're like crusty and like
Right.
I genuinely don't know how long 5 yards is. So
50 feet.
50 feet. So that's
15.
like
15.
15.
That's longer than they do in the competitions. Or it's not
Mhm.
competitions, it's like a right of
I could go as fast as I can across the coal.
you don't want to do that. So you ever end up in that situation, you don't go as fast as you can. You pick a steady pace and you go.
Man.
I feel like people walk on coals all the time. I'm not sure how many people are getting crusty head.
For 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Be like, get your mustache off me. I don't have a mustache. I mean, some women like the mustache.
So as far as the just to throw it out there, I would do the coals because honestly, that's something that I've always wanted to do is try walking on coals. Plus, I have like a mental capacity for blocking out pain in physical pain and painful situations. So I guess that would apply to both of your scenarios, Funny Man. But I've always wanted to try walking on coals. I haven't always wanted to try that other thing.
I haven't always wanted to try some dry lip head. It's not on my to-do list. It's not on the bucket list. We're good. I also am a weirdo that has wanted to try the walking on coals, but whenever they do the walk on fire walks, it's not fucking 15 feet. Like, it's supposed to be like this rite of passage, and after you do it, you've got this rush of adrenaline, and it feels great to the rest of your body. But if you do it wrong, just a little bit wrong, or if you're like Josephine and you're like run, then you're fucked up. So there's a science behind it, and the science I have not seen applied to something as long as 15 feet. So
no, I said 5 feet. I said 5 feet. 5 feet.
You said
no. I said 5 yards. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, that's 15 feet.
Yeah, you're right.
See, that's what happens when you have to convert shit. It gets confusing, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy
you're in America. Use American measurements.
If he says meters, I'm done. I got nothing. That's like 3.27. I don't fucking know. But I think I'm gonna. I think I'm. You know what? I got it for mustaches. I could do some dry lip head. Get some dry lip head.
I mean, have y'all ever had dry lip head? Is it that bad? Like, if I had a penis, would I be like, oh my god, this dry lip head? Like, her mouth ain't dry, so.
It's a valid question.
I feel like you can, do the
valid question.
I really feel like when Funny Man wrote this, it came from a place of experience.
Yeah.
Was it awful? Did it hurt you? Are you scarred?
I understand you saying, your mouth ain't dry, but if you're getting head from somebody with dry chapped lips or whatever like that, no, that junk feel like razor blades.
Oh. You ever gotten head from a guy with a full mustache?
I never got head from a guy.
Oh. I feel like for me, I don't know why, the mustache just, I don't know, it does something extra.
I already provide my own full mustache to the parties.
Now it just sounds like it gets stuck on the lips. This is bad in my head.
Like, are they bloody chapped? Like, am I even attracted to this?
Oh god.
Like, how chapped? Like,
I'm changing my answer if they're bloody.
Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're out in the cold for too much and you just get fucked up.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Chapped. I'm talking about like.
Would you kiss them?
Huh?
Would you kiss the person with those lips? With those chapped lips?
No.
Okay.
No.
Could you imagine telling someone who like wants to give you head, like, bitch, I'd rather walk across cold.
Would rather walk across coals than get some of that mouth on me.
I'd rather never walk again.
Oh my goodness.
I answered. I think Jasper answered. Josephine, did you answer?
I just think walking across coal is such a fucking extreme too. Like, as a female, I feel it's not that big of an issue for me.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So, because it's self-lubricates. It's like a dishwasher. It like self-lubricates, it self-cleans, so.
Right.
That's like the most unsexy description you could have given it. It's like a dishwasher. Now I can't get that image out of my head.
Hey.
Well, women get called dishwashers all the time. Okay, you think it's just our hands?
Hey,
I
just
did.
glad she didn't say garbage disposal. You know what I mean?
No, don't say no.
I would have threw up.
Well, funny man, what would your answer be?
Oh shoot! Oh my goodness! What was that? What's that chick's name? Shoot! I'll walk 1,000 miles over getting some head from somebody with some chapped lips.
Okay.
Man, there's some self-conscious girl watching this. Like, were my lips chapped that day?
Yeah.
Man, I should have bought.
I tried to get out of there and asked him where he was going. He said he was going to go walk on some coals.
Well, she should have bought some Carmex on the way to the date. Damn it.
Some Vaseline or something.
All right.
Bring the Vaseline and be like, "Oh, you trying to get freaky? Yeah. Hold on one sec."
You bring her a heart-shaped box at the beginning of the date. She thinks it's chocolate. She opens it up. It's fucking Carmex in there.
Exactly.
Flavors.
Exactly. Shoot out.
Like, just play like chapstick themed music the whole time. I kissed a girl. You want some cherry chapstick? Isn't this?
That's the most polite way to drop a hint.
Yeah.
Why does Carmex commercial keep coming on?
I don't know.
Oh, I have a whole
Good
drawer
joke.
of it.
It might be a sign. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, do y'all get
We're having a sale at the Rite Aid. Here you go.
Oh man, I would get the hint right away. Like every time someone asks me for like, if I want gum or shit, I'm like, oh my god.
Exactly. But a lot of people don't take the hint. They do not take the hint.
I don't see. I get like. Okay, so if you don't know what to get a girl for some occasion, for some reason, men think it's appropriate to get a girl a basket of like smell good soaps and shit. And I'm always like, I'm sorry, I don't smell bad, do I?
Me too.
Why would you rather me smell like lavender?
Is my musk not enough for you?
Take it in.
Oh shoot!
And that's how I feel. Rock and roll. We all got answers on that one. Next, we've got a relatively family-friendly one, I suppose. All right. We'll
see about that.
Would you rather feel a mild shock every time you say the word "the," or have a screaming clown appear every time you forgot someone's name?
Have a what?
A screaming clown.
Screaming clown. Every time you forget someone's name, that screaming clown appears and screams. I'm going to say they scream the name at you or something. But do you know how often we say the word "the"?
Right.
Does "the" and "the" are those the same words?
"The" and "the" are the same word.
Well, pronunciation might be important. I don't know.
My daughter is asking if it would count if she wrote the word instead of said it.
That'd be even more annoying than the shock. And
I think you're smart on that. Because they didn't say it, right? They like every time it comes up, you just hold it up.
Or what if you did it in sign language?
Oh, I didn't realize that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I don't know, the shock might feel good after a while.
He is an implied word in sign language, I think. Like a lot of sign language is like doing something that interprets something.
I think isn't it just
else.
Wait. Is this the? No, I don't know. Stop. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Never mind.
Well, considering that like I said, I stutter. I will be electrocuted to death. I was like, yeah,
You're gonna stutter a whole lot more with the electric shock going on.
Exactly. His last word was the.
I think the shop might feel good.
His last 50 words were the.
I would sit there just going. I'm like, ooh.
Oh yeah. Where are you getting electrocuted at?
Right.
My brain immediately said the head of your dick, but that's not the answer. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, in
That's
that
what my
case,
brain
no,
said.
no, no,
We
no.
already established it's not good.
I'll be doing the south to that.
Funny Man's a freak. You know, I mean, like you electrocute the head of my dick. I'm not gonna like it nearly as much as Funny Man thinks he would.
Yeah, well, I mean, some people have a kink to it, right?
Right? Yeah, and I'm not here to kink shame. I want to
No.
state that for the record. I did not come here to kink shame.
It was not the directive. Gotcha.
That,
Josephine is frozen.
but what even was the question? I totally
She said-
forgot.
Remember, she said "thug" a couple times. She probably got electrocuted.
Oh,
She said her
oh yeah.
laptop died.
Okay, you get electrocuted if you say the, or a screaming clown shows up when you forget so. Okay, so for me,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the word the, because I mean the way you retrain somebody is give them a mild electric shock whenever they do something. So I would eventually be trained to construct sentences without the word the in them. And I always forget people's names, so that freaking clown would be showing up constantly. And so I don't want that. I think the first option, I could learn to work around it. Screaming clown, don't want none of that.
I don't know how I would just honestly, because like I feel like in order for the screaming clown to know that you forgot someone's name is for you to be put in a position to have to say their name directly, and you just don't remember what it is. But pet names are a fucking thing, and people respond to darling, honey, sweetheart, all that
Mhm.
jazz. So as long as I don't have to call your name across a room and try to get your attention, then we're good. I mean, shit, catch me going. That's what my dad used to do to get our attention, actually. He would just whistle real quick and we'd just like turn around like dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could avoid the name, then I would be good.
The thing is, the clown would always know when to show up with me, because I'd be standing there going, what is that guy's fucking name? And that's when the clown would know he needs to show up.
Yeah.
I'm more
Michael Richards.
There are plural individuals that I see at comedy shows. There's one that's like my favorite. I don't know his name, but I just go up to him and I talk to him and I hug him and ask him how things have been and da-da-da-da-da. And I do not put myself in the position. Whoop, she says she's here. There she is. I was looking at Facebook to
Oh,
catch
I
you
got
back.
something, Destiny.
It's called
What if
Barber.
you're on a game show? What if you're on a game show and they're like, I don't know who invented this or this is this, and you're like, oh, I can't remember. And then the clown just says, it's da-da-da-da-da-da. And you're like,
Oh,
oh,
like you forget the name of actors or singers or shit. And was that?
Did you guys
Every time-
already consider that you would be called out for not knowing someone's name? Like you're trying to pretend you do, and then the clown just pops up and is like, bitch, you didn't know.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
was sitting here saying I would completely avoid saying their name at all. There's a guy that I see him all the time in the comedy scene, and I don't know his name, but I never have to call him by his name.
See, I
But-
haven't. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I have an insight on this, because there's this one group that I'm in on Facebook. I think it's Neurodivergent Meme Society or something like that. Meme Sanctuary. That's what it is. So they said, how do men know each other's names? I never see them introduce themselves to each other. And I said, my response to that was, we get by on nicknames. You go by dude, bro, homie, pal guy. You know, you
Those
call
are
him
pet names
that
for guys. Just saying.
for like 6 months until somebody else says their name in the context of a conversation, and then you know, okay, that guy's Phil because they just called him Phil. I've been calling him homie for 6 months, but he's Phil now. Okay.
Question: what about if, like, because like you're saying that, and I'm sitting here thinking about how, like, my man, I could be like, Ariel did this and da 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 da, and sometimes he'll be like, well, who's Ariel? And I'm like, I've already told you who she is, or you've already met her, da 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 da. Does that count? Because I said it, but he didn't know it until I said it.
So would your clown yell at other people for not remembering names that they were supposed to remember?
No, that's not remembering a name. Like nobody forgot a name in that scenario. You know Ariel's name. He doesn't know who Ariel is. Like that would be funny if the clown also showed up and be like, "It's her sister."
Yeah. And if that clown showed up every time a man forgot an anniversary, that clown would be busy as shit.
Yeah.
Do other people see this clown? Or are you just like spazzing out for no reason?
Oh my god, I sure hope so.
Yeah, I say for the rules of this game, people can see the clown.
Okay. So, like, every time I forget a name, somebody else is also about to get scared.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I would forget names on purpose. I know a lot of people that freak out about clowns.
Like, if you expect it, and the clown, like, what if the clown doesn't know? It's like just responding to what you're saying, and you go up to somebody you don't like, and you're like, "Hey, what was your name again?" And then the clown,
and the clown is just like, "Yeah."
That's revenge. That's
a hot take. I secretly think people who are afraid of clowns aren't actually afraid of clowns.
They get
Explain.
the heebie-jeebies.
I think it's like one of those things like hating Kanye West where you're just like, it's kind of a bandwagon thing that you hop on because they're like, oh, clowns are just so creepy. So then they're in their heads thinking that clowns are creepy when, like, what the fuck has a clown really done to people? You know, and I get there's the movie It.
It?
There's been a lot of fucking scary ass movies and no one's like,
John Gacy.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I saw one of those clown ladies. I saw one of those ladies recently that, like, they
The Joker.
But
he
he's
ain't
cool.
scary. He's not scary. But
that's
not
the
scary?
voice of a woman that wants to get with the Joker right there.
Exactly.
I would like to be, yeah, but without the domestic abuse part, except for during the do, then domestic abuse. In my opinion, that's not everybody's opinion.
I don't know. I don't trust it. I think it's like a Mandela effect thing. I don't think it's real.
So, but the thing is, for that theory to hold true, you're saying that nobody actually doesn't like clowns, and nobody actually doesn't like Kanye West.
But I think a majority of the people who say they don't as much as they say they do. Like, you'll show them a picture of a clown, they're like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
Right.
Those people.
Well, like, I saw a lady that paints faces the other day, and she dresses like a clown, and she looked horrible, but people were still going up to her.
And were you scared? Like, was anyone like, oh my god, I'm scared? Woo, wow. Like, it's just, it's the dramatic people that I'm calling out.
Josephine, I'm really glad you're not a psychologist, because, like, if you had somebody come in and it's like, I'm afraid of clowns. Are you really afraid of clowns, or do you know people who are afraid of clowns? And you're just jumping on the bandwagon. You're gonna be one of those people.
Yeah.
You're gonna be, I'm afraid of clowns because my friends are afraid of clowns people. If your friends jumped off a bridge to get away from a clown, would you do it too?
They probably fucking would, because they're weak.
They probably would, yeah.
I'm sorry, I derailed this, my bad.
No, you're totally okay. Did everyone answer?
Yeah. Oh no! Wait, what did I
All
say?
right, I'm multitasking. So, Funny Man,
Yeah.
did you answer?
Oh yeah, I answered. Yeah, I answered.
Sorry, my sister is opening her birthday presents, and she video chatted me for that. So I'm multitasking at the moment.
Bitch, time manage. What?
Oh, okay.
So I said happy birthday.
on?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Focused in on this.
So-
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. I swear. Jasper, what's your question?
I just want your sister to know happy birthday from a bunch of random people she never met.
I don't wish her a happy birthday. Not for
Oh,
Jessica, do you hear that?
But bunch of random people
post
minus
everybody said
Josephine.
happy birthday.
me.
Oh, thank you. Happy birthday.
She
Or
looks
whenever
super
it's yours
cute
again.
too.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's not the sister you've met, Funny Man. It's the other sister.
I don't care if it's your grandma. Happy birthday.
I think we're all blonde now, actually.
I'm not. I'm done my hair pink on Sunday.
Nice.
I'm brown Saturday. Amber's brown.
Amber, you're brown? I didn't
Have
get.
you not paid attention to any of my social media posts? Yeah, it's been for a while, so her hair can heal from the blonding.
Oh.
I would forget what we did that Cards Against Humanity.
I'm sorry.
I would have put money that it was going to be our mom talking about the Las Vegas trip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, miss. A little ghost. That's so cute. I'm definitely gonna be wearing those.
Yep, she got little ghost
Funny
earrings.
jar. Reminds me of the pose from Legend of Zelda. Remember you trapped the ghost in the jar?
Yes, I forgot all about Pose.
Dude, do you think they got earrings that look like that? The little purple pose and jars?
They will
They
in
should-
the near
people should
future.
make those.
Will in the near
If that's
future.
not something Destiny, you should hop on the.
I'm hopping.
You're the jewelry maker. Hey, look at all the D&D stuff.
Yeah, you play D&D, so I got you a bajillion dice.
Yeah, of course this happens when it's Jasper's turn.
I only have like 4 pairs.
Josephine gets to ask her question. Funny Man gets to ask his question. Destiny gets asked the link questions that come from the trading cards. Me, no wait.
This is
I'll wait for this bullshit to be over.
Be out of your hair. Got me a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, I've got a minimum I'm allowed to spend on there. And so I maximized it. Yes.
She asked me to come on. I said yes, 1,000 times yes. Next time she asks me to come on, I'm gonna be like, yeah, maybe.
I don't want to be
Oh,
a
no.
part of this conversation, Destiny.
We're all messed up. We're all messed up.
I did not consent to this. Where are you guys? Where are y'all based out of?
I'm in deep East Texas. I'm actually closer to any city in Louisiana than I am most of the cities in Texas.
Nice. What about you, Funny Man Green?
Maryland.
Oh,
Maryland.
and
Yep,
Nice.
Maryland.
that's why you know the terrors of chapped lips. It's always moist. If you didn't, don't worry about that.
I think that's what Maryland is famous for
There you
is crabs and
Chapped
chapped heads.
Came in at an interesting piece of that. Well, sorry about that. I appreciate y'all's patience. I kept it unmuted because like somebody said like, "Oh, we want to say hi," and then and then you said that I'm like, "I'm mute." So I'm back, and she liked her birthday presents. She wasn't supposed to video chat me tomorrow, but apparently she's going to be out of town.
Oh,
Good. I'm
Good.
glad she liked her presents. That's definitely the most important piece of information to be imparted in this entire podcast. Is what the fuck your sister thinks of her present.
Thanks.
Would
Jessica,
you
did
have
you
a-
ever ask a question?
No, I never asked a goddamn question. No, I've been waiting. Okay, so this one is gonna this one is going to show your political leanings, and so we'll find out where everybody stands on things in a second. My would you rather is: would you rather vote for Trump or pour salt in an open wound?
Salt in an open wound isn't actually all that bad.
Yeah, because it'll just burn and stuff and all for, a couple minutes or whatever.
Well, but people used to do the salt and ice challenge. You remember that shit?
I remember the ice challenge. I don't remember the salt.
Ice bucket challenge, yeah. I
remember.
Yeah, you got the ice bucket challenge confused with making ice cream.
No. Supposed to put salt in there. So she put it on her arm. So you take the salt. Don't do this, people. Nobody watching it. It's one of the dumbest things right behind Tide Pods. But you put salt somewhere on your flesh, and then you just put an ice cube on top of it, and the salt with the ice fucking reacts, and it melts your fucking flesh. Mm-hmm. So my sister had like a hole in her arm after she did that. Josephine, you're nodding a lot. Did you try it?
Yeah, of course. It was like that's what we did during lunch. We would pour salt on ice and just look at each other and be like, "You could do." It was like some Fight Club shit. It was crazy.
That's awesome and not awesome at the same time.
That did not come to Maryland.
Right.
You're Texas. Both of you two are Alabama, right?
Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that must be a South thing.
Yeah, that's some Florida shit.
I lived in New York when
sure.
I was doing this, so.
Damn! I don't know. It must have went from New York and jumped over to Florida because I heard about the ice. Matter of fact, I even done the ice challenge. But the salt on the wound. The salt challenge and the crate challenge is two challenges I've never done.
For the record, can you imagine like somebody's running for president in our generation? I mean, I'll be 30 this year, so this generation, millennials are about to be able to be, in fact, and some of them already can. 35. You have to be 35. Somebody's going to run for president at some point, and somebody's going to go, nah, that bitch ate Tide Pods. Or that motherfucker has a viral video out there where they did the salt and ice challenge. That's where they got the scar. No Vietnam or whatever.
People already raping people. What do you mean? That's the least of my worries is that they ate a Tide Pod. It's like, oh, did you molest someone? Perfect. That's my least of my fucking worries about these dumbass politicians.
Then you have a slogan said, pussy or something.
I think I'm probably the oldest person in this conversation, but I'll say that I think that Destiny's got a point. Not necessarily about having eaten Tide Pods is not tantamount to rape. Yeah, okay, we can all agree on that. But but the thing is, like, people the internet's becoming old enough that people are getting a backlog and a history online. And like someday I'm gonna run for president and somebody's gonna see this dumbass shit and be like, no, absolutely not. We're not electing that guy. He was on the Better Than Being Bored podcast.
This is your disqualifying factor. Gotcha.
Yeah, none of us can be president because we're associated with you, Destiny.
Josephine,
I just have faith in that people would look past stupid shit like that, especially because do you know what's crazy? Someone eating Tide Pods might humanize them, be like, oh, just like us.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, like, there is a certain call for that, but it depends on what they did and when they did it. Like, because I've seen people who are like in blackface and they're like, that was a long time ago, and you're like, that was 10 years ago, that was this century. Like, what the hell are you talking about? So, like, sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. It depends on the severity of whatever the hell it is and when it took place.
But it also depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like, depends on like okay, like a good example, Eminem. You know what I mean? It came out that before Eminem got big, he had a black girlfriend and wrote a song and was calling her nigger and everything like that and all. But now, you know, even though that happened back then or whatever like that, no, how big and everything is now, everybody just like, maybe she was, you know what I mean? Like, so, you know what I mean? It just depends.
Did everyone just like consecutively say we're going for salt in the wound?
Yeah.
Josephine didn't really answer.
I believe that I don't want y'all to think I'm voting for Trump by saying this, though. I reject your question.
Yeah, we aren't supposed to get political on here anyhow. One of the things is like no politics, no religion.
Oh, fuck. Well, I got it.
So
No, and
you
it's fine.
can
It's
reject
just
this question.
because, like,
Oh.
putting salt, I wish you gave, like, something else. Like, would you rather get punched in the face every day of your life or vote for
Yeah.
Trump? You know, like, salt is kind
Okay.
of...
Damn, that would be crazy. You gotta sit there and set an appointment. Okay, 5 o'clock. Yeah, punch in the
Okay,
face.
I didn't know. I didn't know that there was a no politics rule, and that just makes me very sad that I'm not going to get invited back to listen to another one of Destiny's phone calls.
No, and it's not like I wasn't shitting on you over the politics. I just wanted higher stakes, man. That's, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never poured salt in an open wound, but that's like the example that they always give of like an ultimate. So I didn't being punched in the face every day is kind of
So
worse.
what are you doing
Yeah.
tomorrow? Well, other than 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I'm getting punched in the face. Yeah, I'll be free at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is good.
What if
By
you
then the swelling will have gone down.
You get randomly punched in the face?
Damn.
Like right now, someone could just pop in
Randomly, like you know, you can't even anticipate it.
It's the same clown.
What's your name?
Homie the clown. Homie the clown from In Living Color.
I remember the name.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot.
I remember his name. I just didn't vote for him.
Don't give Trump ideas.
Yeah.
Man, could you imagine? These Democrats are gonna get punched in
Punched
the
in the face every day. They don't.
every day. They're trying to save some gas. We'll give them some gas to the face.
I'm going to be the one doing the face punching because and it's not just me saying. A lot of people have been saying this. I do the best face punching out of everybody in this country.
Would you consider face punching a black job?
Face punching or what?
I'm sorry. Do you know when Trump was like, "I'm bringing back black jobs"?
Black job. Oh, shit. What the hell is a black job?
Me.
Is he talking about bringing back slavery? What was he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about.
No.
Picking cotton.
That
I'm bringing back picking cotton. Black people would not be in an unemployment office.
Face. Oh man, this is why we don't talk about politics.
You black people want food stamps. You're gonna pick this cotton.
Oh shit. Woo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take it that far.
No, that was great. Actually. Josephine, I think it's your question.
It is my turn. Would you rather? 1 second.
She's got to check Reddit.
Question.
Would you rather? Gosh. Okay. I'm just keeping you on edge. I'm giving anticipation. Oh, what is she gonna ask? Who knows? Would you
I
rather
did my homework.
get punched in the face randomly?
She's bringing it back. We're getting punched in the face today.
Or have Mike Pence have to sit next to you every second of your life?
What,
Like
your
right
pets?
now,
Mike
you're hanging
Pence?
out with Mike Pence.
Oh, your pets?
He's a cool dude.
Wait, you said your pets?
Mike. You know what?
Mike
Let's
Pence.
change that up. No, yes. You'd have to hang out. He's sleeping. I don't want to bother him. With my dog. No, this is stupid. Okay, forget everyone. Erase your minds. Would you rather get punched in the face at random times every day, or get kicked in the nuts, but you get to choose the time that you get kicked in the nuts?
Like every day?
Every day. You're either going to get punched in the face randomly, don't predict it, or you're going to get kicked in the nuts, but you can schedule it.
Can we pick the person also who's gonna kick us in the nuts?
No. It might be
5-year-olds with pointy
a
shoes can
person
just
every
take you
day.
out.
You don't fucking know. Everything is random.
Oh, see, that's crazy.
Only
My luck,
thing
Shaq.
you can kick in the nuts is scheduling it. So
My
one day
luck, my luck. I'm
Enough.
like, let me see this kick in the nuts at 5 o'clock, and Shaq shows up, and I'm like, Shaq, you and your 22 size.
All up in your region.
I came here to kick you in the nuts. No, Shaq, no.
it's like, can we take a picture together first?
You're not gonna kick me in no nuts, Shaq.
$1,000 per picture.
I feel like I'm doing a medical lecture here on the sensitivity of male genitalia, because first there's the whole like tip of your dick thing from earlier, and now there's this. Like, it does not matter what the other thing is. If
You know what?
if the thing is getting kicked in the nuts every day for the rest of my life, I'm going to pick the other thing.
Let's dial it down to, instead of getting kicked in the nuts, I realize that's extreme, to getting nut tapped. Like a blah. Like a blah.
Like wall.
Yeah, like a blah blah. Or just
You're-
getting knocked out randomly.
Did y'all play wall?
Oh, knock
in
the
school?
fuck out! Wow.
You're getting punched in the face. You don't know how hard. But you're either gonna get
Yeah.
hit in the nuts or punched
Yeah.
in the face. You can schedule the nut hit, you cannot schedule the face punch.
You know.
This
Okay.
is-
Okay.
Basically, I just get cuffed.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So
Or is it a
my
nip-
answer has changed. My answer has changed. If we're talking about just a cup check versus like getting straight up punched in the face or knocked out. See, what you have to understand about my life is that this is my moneymaker. This is my bread and butter right here. I work in a job where I take customer service technical support calls all day long on Zoom. So I can't have people looking at me with a broken nose and 2 black eyes every day of the rest of my life. They're not going to pay attention to the technical support advice I give them. They're going to be like, no, forget that. Let's talk about what the hell happened to you. So yeah,
Every
I
day,
would go with the cup check.
Okay. That makes sense. But don't you have like a filter on Zoom where you could like make yourself pretty?
It doesn't work for me. This overwhelms it. I can't use the pretty filter. It's not powerful enough for me.
Okay.
For the record, cup checks, as far as my experience, do hurt girls too, even though we don't have penises and the balls. My sister came up to me and she had it arched like that, and with this part, she hit me in my muff, and I went down so damn fast. So, but if I could schedule it and I know it's coming, then I would probably go with that one though. Like there's a total difference between like I'm having a conversation, a surprise, I got punched in the face.
What if you getting it on? What
Especially if it's like in public, and like imagine the person that I'm talking to is the one that does it, and they have no idea why they did that. They just do it. They're like,
That
I'm
would
so
be
sorry.
crazy. That would be nuts. Just like, what? I'm sorry.
You have a reputation for violence. You're welcome.
Oh shit! So we're being punched in the face because we didn't vote for Trump, right?
Yes.
No, wait.
Yes.
What? I thought it was either being punched in the face or being cup checked.
I just
No.
said
The reason for being punched in the face is because we didn't vote for Trump.
Ah,
He's
But
just
yeah, we
tying it all
texted
together.
earlier.
You
might have been
vote for
talking to
Trump, and then you get
sister.
punched in the face, and then you have sausage fingers, and then
Punch
they
in the
cut
face.
off the tip of your dick. I don't know. I get it. Like in Funny Man's mind, they're all related somehow.
Sausage fingers bursting against somebody's face upon impact.
Damn.
It's like, man,
Oh.
I'm greasy. You need to clean them. My brain is doing a lot with this. Actually, I have a very active imagination, so I'm seeing all of it.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing a greasy ass punch.
Like now your face is wet, and you can't just wipe that off. Okay, it's not just to take your shirt and do that. You got to go clean that shit. Acne. Okay, things are getting worse in my head. Yep.
You not need the truck.
Right, so hold on. The only answer I have here is Jasper, and I think I answered. Yeah, I answered. Funny Man, did you answer?
Oh shoot! I'm still holding my nuts.
Yeah, you have been since the podcast started. Why announce it now?
As long as you don't have your vibrating toy out, we're good.
Just thinking about it. Like I'm thinking about going to get a bag of ice or something. But then again, that punch in the face, because I'll be watching that slap junk. You know what I mean? When they see you can slap the hardest, and you said that's random,
You don't know.
or you could schedule
A nut
the
tap.
slapping the balls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but getting constantly slapped in the balls, can't that mess your insides up or something?
Yeah, but then you don't have to use a condom anymore.
Or
We're
you
looking
end
at
up
this
with,
in a bright
or you
light.
end up having children and getting really deformed children.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works like
then
that,
you can
but
start a
also,
circus.
Baby come out with a black eye.
yeah.
None of us know if it works like that. Nobody here is a doctor. This is a comedian podcast.
I am. You don't know me.
See now.
Josephine is
I'm
one of
like
the smartest
this.
people I know.
I don't know you. Are you a doctor?
Yeah.
You could be a doctor and a comedian.
Pediatrician.
See,
No,
I
no,
don't.
I'm a doctor. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Had me going.
I
You
don't
had
want
me
kids
going.
screaming on stage stays with me, okay? So for you to say pediatrician just now, I almost lost it.
Mhm.
Oh shoot. Damn, that's a hard question.
It's less hard after you thump it.
I was working on how to phrase that, but yeah, my mind was going the same direction. If you don't pick, then you get both. You get punched in the face and cup check, both.
You still
Choose.
get schedule one.
See, what's getting me is that random junk, because you can sit there and be getting and doing, tearing it up doggy style, all of a sudden, we just out the blue, or just.
And then they might wait till the end.
And then that turns out to be the knockout punch.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
Or a new king
This-
unlocked.
he finishes. Like, you was something else last night. It wasn't me. Damn, the punch or the forget. I'm gonna go with the slapping the balls.
Ball slap. Noted.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the ball slap.
Josephine. Your answer, madam.
Yeah, I'd rather get
After all the consenting, you're going for the cup check.
Yeah. It's like the same thing as being mildly shocked. It might feel good after a few years.
Yeah, you get
Oh,
a little.
yeah.
You be like, I
Yeah,
can't
that's
wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
settle this as soon as I wake
Well,
up.
Right.
Well, that certainly is the way to develop that fetish, I suppose.
I know I scheduled you for 5 today. Could you please come like half an hour earlier?
I just really need it
Yeah.
right now.
I was thinking the same thing.
Or like, can we? I would like to schedule you twice today. Can I?
Oh,
Alright,
damn.
rock and roll. That would make it Funny Man's question.
Oh, my question. Would you be would you
Okay.
rather bomb in front of thousands of people or kill a set in front of just 2?
Are you bombing
don't-
the whole time?
Huh?
Are you
I don't-
bombing the whole time? Like, do you have at least like 2 jokes that do well?
No, I'm talking about when people were just like, okay, security, who put this person on here?
Oh, the hook around the neck, hanging off the stage, kind of stuff.
Or the move on?
Wait, was he in the lineup or
Every
did
time
he
with
just
Apollo.
sneak on the stage? What is going on here?
Yeah, no, it gets real. It's like, get him off the stage. Every bit of confidence you have, dead.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah,
Dead.
absolutely. I'd rather kill it in front of 2 people.
Same.
I have, yeah. Kill in front of 2. If
Yeah.
I can make 2 people laugh their ass off for a consecutive
Oh,
amount of
I
time.
forgot to add,
Oh,
but no cameras.
No, still
Yeah.
2 people.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's 2 people and you have it on camera, it doesn't matter if those 2 people are laughing their tails off. The camera thing, the things on camera that really get people's attention are the ones that have crowds. So I would personally rather make 2 people laugh their ass off and my ego go woo than
Right.
bomb completely in front of all those people and my confidence is in the dirt, not coming back. It pieced out on its
Mhm.
own.
I agree.
I think that's the quickest all of us made it to a consensus. That was faster than Trump in the
And then
thought.
you get punched in the face.
And then Clown comes in, he screams at you.
Your sausage fingers.
Josephine, I gotta say, like, doing this, you remind me of like every person that you hate to play Dungeons and Dragons with, because like the dungeon master is like, here's the scenario, and like they set up the whole story, and then there's the one person who's like, okay, but what if they're like nice orcs? What if like we have a picnic with them instead of like fight them? And it's like, no, the story is you do the.
I feel like as a dungeon master, it's your responsibility to fill out the details. I want to know their personality. I want to know their backstory. Did their parents love them?
Want to know their blood type, their shoe size.
Very important.
She's the person that said to cut the rope.
What's the
And
question?
then that actually.
Destiny, it's your turn.
Oh, well, shit! I was still on the D&D thing.
Air.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought.
My daughter wanted me to ask a question. So say you woke up tomorrow and you could not speak English whatsoever, just out of the blue. Your same life, everything, and you could not speak English. Would you rather have woke up having only the ability to speak Spanish or only the ability to speak Japanese?
Ooh.
That is the question from my baby.
That I'm gonna wait till some other people answer because this is a tough one for me.
I'll immediately answer this. Japanese. I already know how to speak Spanish. So
Okay. Rock and roll. Well, Spanish is the second most used language in the U.S. So I kind of feel like that's a really good answer. But at the same time, if you can speak Japanese, now I didn't say you couldn't understand English. I just said that you couldn't speak it. So, I mean, if you can speak Japanese and understand English, I feel like that's one of those like corporate job kind of things. I'm gonna go with Spanish personally. The second most used language in America. My daughter said she would rather pick Japanese.
racist.
She said so she can understand her anime without watching them, subbed.
I think it's more sexy to speak Spanish than Japanese. Because Japanese like, huh, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you just,
Does a man sound like that?
yeah. Well, at least the porn that I see, that's what they think. But
Yeah. Huh.
yeah.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Huh, ha.
So yeah, I would pick Spanish because I'll be watching. Well, actually, my ex was Hispanic, and
Says, "Blow it up, happy."
we used to watch like on Netflix. You know what I mean, like Spanish flicks or whatever like that. And all, and I was like, damn, she don't sound good as I don't know what. Because I don't know a lick of Spanish. Only Spanish I know is uno, dos, tres, a kilo Taco Bell. And Cinto. That's it.
Did you say Cinto?
Yeah, well, that's not even a word. Okay, well, let's take that one. I know 4 then.
Okay, I thought you said Cinto, which I think is a Harry Potter spell.
Well, that tells you.
Are you trying to say I'm sorry?
That's Lo Siento.
Lo siento.
Yeah.
So, okay, so
names and just waving wands at people.
so this is a hard one for me because like I am learning Spanish. I need to learn Spanish because mi novia vive en Venezuela, Caracas, Venezuela. Which to translate, I said my girlfriend lives in Caracas, Venezuela.
Could you answer this question in Spanish? Stop speaking English right now. Go.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I that's just
what was the
hard
question?
now.
What was
I'm
the
not even
question?
gonna try it. So
Spanish or Japanese? We're still on that.
No. What she said she was going to ask him a question in Spanish.
No, she
said don't just answer this question in Spanish. So like, just stop.
But I don't know. I don't know enough Spanish words to string them all together to answer the whole question just in Spanish. I like most of the stuff that I say in Spanish in our conversations is like Spanglish. It's like I'll say what I can in Spanish and then I'll type out the rest of it in English, and she has to use Google Translate to find out what the rest of my thoughts are. But but the thing is, so to go back to Japanese, before I met her, I was learning Japanese, and I was planning on when I retired to go move to Japan. And so you know, I know how to like order green tea and say thank you very much and stuff like that in Japanese. So and the crazy thing is what we've been talking about is like her moving to America and then both of us eventually moving to Japan. So like she's gonna come from South America to the US and then eventually move to Japan. But anyway, So I don't know, because like eventually I'm gonna need to know both those languages, I guess. Because it is the second most commonly used language in the U.S., I'll say Spanish.
All right. Well, we all answered. Rock and roll. I think we all said Spanish. Well, you said you already speak Spanish, Josephine, so you went with Japanese, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Real quick before we go on to the next round, what is the sexiest accent?
Ooh. It's got to be that Spanish for me. I'm telling you that.
My man says Australian for him.
Australian.
Oh, right.
Foster's. Australian for beer. Nah.
I mean, that's definitely a candidate. But what I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna say Russian.
That's a
like
good answer.
Xenia Olatov, the Bond girl, like the
Ooh.
you know, that was
Yeah.
a fake Russian accent, but it was still hot. So I'm gonna say Russian accents are hot.
American.
American.
What, like
Hey,
the
baby,
North
you
or
want
South?
American accent? You
Like
come
you
over
guys
here.
right now,
huh?
so sexy. I love it.
Very
But
understandable.
in real life, I feel like all accents kind of pique my interest. But honestly,
Ooh.
French for me. French accents.
Mhm.
That's a good answer too. It's the language of love, right?
Ooh, yeah.
La petite morte, the little death. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
I'm gonna let
I feel like
you
omelette au fromage. Yes, I remember that episode too.
Yeah, it's definitely Spanish for me.
Oh, I'm bisexual. All languages work.
That technically that means only 2 languages work, so
I didn't say bilingual. I said bisexual. All right, so let's see. We have a little less than half an hour. Jasper, it is your question.
Okay, so I love this one. We already had one with a clown in it, but I just love the turn of phrase in this one. So, which would you rather, shoot a clown or shoot up drugs with a clown?
With a clown?
With a clown, like hallucinogenics, like shoot it up, and the clown's right there. He's getting high with you.
that'd be so
Not
awesome.
taking that personally.
Shoot it up with the clown.
The fucking clown starts freaking out because he's a clown and he doesn't remember being a clown.
I honestly think,
What the hell happened?
I feel like if the clown's just hanging out in his clown suit, he's already like spiritually okay with his clownness, you know?
I kind of feel like he's gonna go, man, why are my feet so big?
Yeah, right.
The flower is crying when I touch it.
How fun would it
Put
be
your
for
nose on me.
you? Your nose. Oh, that sounds like a blast. I'd love to shoot him.
Well, I've done some things, and if a clown came up to me and decided to try and find out if my nose honked too,
I don't know. I'd crack up. I think that sounds hilarious.
One day we'll go to the Ren Fair in Texas and see what happens.
Yep.
Wait, what
Been
was
there.
the first option?
Shoot a clown or shoot up with a clown.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about shooting a clown.
Oh.
Like, do you think he'll squeak if I hit him in the right spot?
This is a human being.
Yes,
not a being
absolutely.
dressed up.
I think that will happen. Keep shooting him until you hit that spot.
Okay,
Yes.
is this like a magical clown? Like, is this like a fictional clown, or is this a man is dressed up in a clown suit and you're
This is a
birthday
clown.
party.
We know them in this realm of reality. This is a party clown.
You want to shoot
This is
someone?
that's what it says. It's a you shoot a clown or shoot up with a clown.
I don't want to do that second thing.
So if when we shoot the clown, we kill the clown.
He can survive.
That's a good question. Can I shoot him in the foot?
You were just going to shoot him in random places and look for the one that squeaks. I am okay with shooting the clown anywhere. It doesn't have to be a fatal shot.
Okay.
And probably you're overestimating your marksmanship, honestly.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want to kill the clown because I don't want to be locked up.
But you want to shoot someone.
Handgun. I'm not very good. Rifle.
This poor man's trying to make a living at birthday parties.
I know. Exactly.
He deserves to die.
With the clown, I'm gonna want him dead. If I shoot up with the clown, I'm gonna want him dead.
You come up in my neighborhood with those colors, you're gonna get shot.
Yo, do you guys remember the random fucking clowns that you just
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the ones that were doing like massive pub crawls and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like, it just used to appear in random
Oh, they
places.
yeah. Like yeah.
Why
Like,
don't we
there'd
talk
be-
about that anymore? That's some
They-
crazy shit.
But they was wasn't they like kidnapping people or
They're
they
like
was
No, they were just hanging around.
in like Hawaii, there was one clown chasing after a person with like a machete.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Well, like,
it was
there are
actually
lots of videos that are prank videos where people
That clown
dressed up as
deserves to be
clowns,
shot.
and like they did, yeah, right. They dressed up as clowns and stood in random areas until people showed up just to chase them and get it on video and post it. Like I've seen a couple videos that look just like that shit. Everybody runs. They started it off as being something like a fight or flight kind of thing, but then everybody nobody fought. Everybody said fuck this and they got out of there. So they
Meanwhile,
just got
Josephine's standing off to the side going, "Come on, are you really afraid of clowns? Or are you just saying you're afraid of clowns because the other guy's afraid of clowns?
Yeah, nobody's actually afraid of clowns. Just stay there. Damn.
Nobody's actually afraid of clowns.
Oh,
It's like Kanye West. You don't really hate him, just somebody else hates him."
Okay, so like last Halloween, or it might have been the one before. I think it was last Halloween. My daughter and I went on this like haunted hayride or whatever. It was just like a hayride where people jumped out and tried to intimidate everybody. And my daughter sitting there screaming and all this, and we're in the middle of these dark woods at this point, making the loop around to the fire station, and she's screaming and, "Oh, I don't want to be here. Just make it stop." Da, 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 da. I said, "Oh, you're done?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, we can get off if you want to." She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." And then we have to walk through this dark forest to get back to the thing. And she goes,
that's cute.
completely changed. So I don't know, but I could shoot him in the foot.
yeah,
That may be the part of him that squeaks. I don't know clown anatomy.
I'm sure it'll make him do something.
We'll make him make some high pitched noise.
Man,
Maybe not
do you
squeak.
own a gun?
What?
Do you own a gun?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I own a crossbow.
I am going to say that I live in Texas and allow you to make assumptions based on that.
Okay, you got an AK-47 and a couple others. You see that
Why do
one
you think
guy
this
from
background's
Texas
blurred
that
out?
was like, "Guns are not bad. I go hunting pigs with my kids using my AK-47."
Damn.
Texas don't give a fuck,
But then the meat won't be good anymore. That's
right?
the
I'm like, he's shredded.
wasteful.
Yeah, you come home with like one strip of bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tried to shoot him in the foot. Josephine?
I would do drugs with the clown and try to murder it, you fucking violent people.
I'm not murdering it.
I
I'm
don't think I
disabling it.
because it isn't. I'm judging.
Look, maybe it'll help his clown appeal to have a limp.
I'm doing this for your career.
This is when I'm voting for Trump.
I mean, I mean, it
I'm
works.
coming
at
back
35.
tomorrow at 5 o'clock too.
Put it on the schedule.
Oh shit.
Funny man.
Shoot the clown or shoot up with the clown.
Considering that drug free, I'm going to take the shooting the clown. I'm going with Destiny. I'll shoot it in the foot, the butt,
Josephine is offended.
the butt
So
cheek. or
you're
something.
so committed to keeping yourself clean that you're gonna shoot someone? You're so committed to being drug free that you're
Hey! I live in an area where you know what I mean. There's a lot of people are getting a lot of people are ODing on fentanyl and stuff and all. So I'm messing around, but like, you know what I mean,
Oh,
get the wrong dose.
He's
or
got
something
clowns
like that,
without
you
the
know,
makeup going on over there.
Yeah. So.
I guess if you don't want to die of fentanyl, but it's like I don't know. I assume that this is a good like if this clown might have some real good drugs, you know.
Well, I mean,
No,
It's like
if
you're
they would have said something about, you know, something like, you know, like ecstasy or
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
or
Like,
but you
acid or
know,
something. This bad boy
that's
talking
what
about
I'm
shooting up. You mess around and, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not putting a needle in me. I
Yeah.
have tried almost every drug that I told myself I was never going to try, but the only one that I, for a fact, have never ever tried on that list of things I would never try is heroin because you have to put it in through a needle. I'm not shooting myself up at any point.
Yeah.
Dropping acid and
not
shooting
gonna
up
do
is totally different thing.
I guess you're right.
I know a lot of people that shot up and their arms looks all deformed and, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like wonky.
The hand looks 2 or 3 times the size.
So my theory is, I got a lot of hot take, guys.
Okay, with it.
It's like for me, it's like a drinking and driving thing. Nobody ever gets caught drinking and driving the first time.
No,
You know? I feel like everyone who's been caught drinking and driving is because they're pretty like prevalent drinkers and drivers, and I feel like people who get fucked up. I don't think it's ever really the first time. I think it's a habitual thing, you know. But
Yeah,
that's
you
just
get
me. I just don't want to murder.
with the wrong clown.
Yeah. Well, we're not murdering. All we're doing just, you know, he just said shoot. So, you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah,
you know,
we're not murdering him. We're just shooting him in the foot.
I feel like you do
Yeah.
heroin once to maybe not. What if he bleeds out, doesn't make it to the hospital in time?
Yeah, my daughter literally was just like, well, if he loses enough blood,
Loss of blood. That is a death.
that is a death. You are correct.
Now I know what you guys are willing to kill for.
Not shooting up.
well, I'm not gonna risk killing
Sometimes,
myself.
sometimes it might be. You know what? I tried a Klondike bar. That stuff is not worth shooting people.
What if there was a family member that was dressed up as a clown? And it's just like, man, we either gotta do this heroin or you gotta shoot me in the face.
As long as they're not screaming at me because I forgot someone's name.
I love how you just raised the stakes right there.
I know. I don't know why.
I know.
A family member.
We didn't ask two or three different questions.
I honestly just feel guilty about being so willing to do heroin. I'm not gonna lie.
The only person. The only person. That's what the only person.
So
That's
my
No, she was like, I know the black guy is at least gonna go with me. No, drug free. Shit.
So I'm going with Josephine on this one. I'm gonna say that there is no way that having a clown there does not enhance this experience in some way. So yeah,
Well, I guess
I
negative
think she'd have
enhancement is enhancement.
And like, I'm such a fucking hippie that I didn't even go to heroin. I was just like, man, I would love to trip balls with a clown.
right. Right.
And that's what I'm
the
saying. If
hippie
he would have
that's
said,
tried all of them.
if he would have said
except for
something
that
about,
one.
if he would have said something about, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, like you said, tripping or something like that. No, that's different. But shooting up, nah, I ain't doing that mess.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
yeah, like doing acid is totally
Yeah,
different.
but
Yeah, no,
like, when I wrote this, it was the turn of phrase: shoot a clown or shoot up with a clown. It just
yeah. I still wouldn't shoot a person, but that's just me, you know.
Had to go- I had to go
in
that way.
life, whatever.
Apparently, it's
Right.
probably Me,
That is
me and
crazy.
Funny Man are over
Clown's
here
life, my life, anybody's life. Fuck it.
Oh my goodness.
noted.
No, stop the killer clown. No, I got a good idea. I got a better idea. Come here.
Is he?
Put your guns
I
away. Put your guns away.
got a way to stop him.
This is
I
going
got a
to
way to stop him. He's gonna sleep for a few days.
Okay, your turn.
Bro, and then the killer clown, because you got both do it together, so then you and the killer clown break up. Like, why are we doing this, man? You just gotta
Right.
well, you can save lives. You can save a life.
Like,
Can
like,
you imagine?
like
the
you
high
come out of it and you're wearing the face makeup and the rubber nose.
You were the killer clown the whole time. You're actually just shooting up alone.
Oh God. Oh. Panic.
It started when I killed the
I was
cat.
about to say, this sounds like something
that's a
out of-
good
what
twist.
was it?
That's a good twist for a horror movie.
Yeah. Like Scary Movie.
Oh,
What was
shit.
it? Scary Movie 2 or 3 that had the Scream references.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, where everybody's just fucking chilling with the massage.
Oh, is that? I
That's
think
the
it's
first
part
one.
2. I think it's
Is it
2.
I-
Is it?
No,
2?
I never saw the second one, but I did see the first one.
I think
so
it was the first.
it was the first one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it might have been the first. Yeah. No,
The
wait. Was
best. It was the first one, yeah.
it was the first one. You're right. Yep, it was the
Yeah.
first one. There's
The
about
best-
5
That's
of them.
Good Hand, right?
Yeah,
There's
there
about-
were fun.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of them.
The best.
I know I
scene in
watched the second one.
Which one?
I know I watched that one.
I think I watched up to 3.
I think 4 is the one that had like Kevin Hart and all them all in it.
Yeah,
I-
I didn't
I
see that one.
Yeah, I saw the first one. I was like, I'm out.
Which one was the one that had Black Swan? Because that one at the very beginning, that one got me because it's got Mac Miller and Snoop Dogg running through the forest with their giant blunt because they're like, we're just gonna roll one blunt, and it's this giant fucking blunt, and they're running and they dip and they hide, and they're looking at a cabin, and he goes, Mac Miller's like, man, that reminds me of this movie with the cabin in the woods, and then Snoop Dogg names some fucking movie, and he goes, nah, the one with the cabin in the woods, and he names a different movie, and he's like, no, the one with the cabin. They all got cabin in the woods, but he never says cabin in the woods.
Right. I think that one is 4.
Nah, the one with cabin in the woods.
I'm not
See-
even sure.
Have any of you actually seen Cabin in the Woods? That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that one
was
actually.
really good.
I think I've seen it.
Let's see. That was Jasper's question, right? Which means it is now Josephine's turn, madam.
Would you rather have a pet parrot that told all your secrets or a pet monkey that threw poop at every person you meet?
That's interesting.
Okay, so I already knew. Like when you said pet parrot that tells all your secrets, I'm like, whatever the other thing is, I'm going with that. Like, I can't have a parrot going around spilling my tea. So yeah. I mean, even though it would be a social problem, I go with the
You had
monkey
no
that-
friends.
It's
I'd
like,
go with the
why
monkey
did that monkey
throws poop.
They only throw the poo
poop at
once.
me? I murdered someone in 1985.
They were a clown.
I had to shoot them. Otherwise, I would have had to do heroin with them. It's a whole thing. I can't get into it right now.
Sorry, officer. It was self-defense. I am going to go with the parrot because I don't want the social bullshit, and I don't really have a lot of secrets. I'm not, and the things that are secret, they just haven't been talked about. So, I mean, I would have a very bored parrot.
Well, 2 things.
Raph,
One,
Destiny's bisexual. Yeah, I know.
Everyone knows. When parents start saying stuff, people are saying, shut the fuck up, everyone knows this shit.
one, I have
You shut it down.
a doo-doo phobia. Remember,
Yeah, you
I told you that on the one podcast or whatever. I have a
Yeah,
doo-doo
it's like
phobia.
coccysophobia or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
And
A clinical dudophobia?
yeah,
Crazy. Like,
it's like
also
it's
see
like
things in the
stepping in. You know what I mean? Like stepping in, like messing around with different stuff like that.
not into spat. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I asked you this once. I don't remember your answer. Do you like avoid looking at the toilet, or do you scream when you flush, or like how does that work?
No. It's nothing about mine. It's other people's.
have you just like spend a whole day stepping and doodoo and you're just like, oh.
I quit landscaping. Remember, I told you a story. I quit landscaping because yeah, because they kept putting me in the backyard. And at first, first when I started, they was like, you're new. We're gonna give you the easiest yard. It should be done in maybe like 15, 20 minutes, wherever like that. No, and you can wait around until we get done. And I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what I mean? And when I went there, almost the whole field, the whole backyard was poopy.
Like
So-
dog doodoo?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. It'll be nice houses and everything like that. No, in the backyard just be covered.
Poop.
And,
Ew.
Yeah.
When
And I had
worked
the
for
lawnmower.
Disney,
I had the lawnmower, and I'm sitting there doing, like football juke moves and everything. And one of the guys, of course, they got finished, and they're sitting there like, "What's taking you so long? It should only been 15, 20 minutes." I said, "You see all that doo-doo?" They said, "Take the lawnmower, go over there." I said, "I ain't touching that mess." But
the instead of the lines being straight, they're all jagged because you're
no.
zigzagging around the-
This is no lie. When I was finished, it looked like a leopard because I was circling around the junk, and they was like, "What?" No lie. They was like, "Why didn't you just go over it and stuff?" And I said, "I'm not touching it." So then the next yard. The next house or whatever, we went to the store first, and I got a whole bunch of bags. I got a whole bunch of bags, and I started putting them over my boots and everything. And they was like, "Look at Mr. Prima Donna, gotta have bags over his boots." I said, "I'm not touching that mess." So I end up quitting.
Did you have the phobia before this, or was this the cause of the phobia?
No, I had it before it.
When did you find out?
I just never been. I don't know.
What are your thoughts on farting? Like if someone farts, it's like air in doo-doo form. It's like doo-doo air.
Right.
Is it the same thing?
No, because I think it's more. I think it's more because I remember somebody asked me the question one time. They said, "Would you rather?" Matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down. It's my turn. I'll bring up the question. Would you rather step in doo-doo or step in gum? That was a question that was asked me, and I was like, I would rather step in gum because I'm not gonna sit there and clean my shoes inhaling a mess or whatever.
That's fair.
At least if I step in gum and I'm trying to clean it off, I'm smelling like spearmint or juicy fruit or something like that. No, not doo-doo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a whole other I don't know. I have dogs. And I've got one of them is a Doberman Husky, so his turds are freaking that damn thick.
Yeah.
And I don't even walk around my backyard because I'm like afraid that I'm ADD, so I'm gonna look, a bird, and then it's just my whole day is ruined. And it's easier to get off your shoes than gum, but it's like, okay, I stepped in gum. Well, that sucks. Let me just, fuck with this. Whereas if you step in poo, it's like, oh my God, this is so gross. And your brain starts thinking about how gross it is. And
and the smell.
it's a totally different thing for me.
Like I would yell at my kids or whatever like that. No, and this how bad it is. Like if we're walking and stuff and all, and they're walking in grass, I'm like, get on the sidewalk.
Damn.
I'm so serious.
I ain't seen in your damn shoes.
Damn. I mean, I would rather step in gum because I've stepped in doo-doo with my bare feet. And that smell doesn't go away. It takes forever.
Oh shoot.
Funny man's gonna
Alright.
cringe himself completely out of existence now.
No, that's the worst feeling ever, especially if you do it at the what's that called? The arch of your foot. And then it's part of you for a little bit. I have done that and I vomited because it is the most disgusting feeling and you have to immediately wash it off or you hate your life. And I don't know honestly what happens if you don't wash it off because I fucking washed it off. I don't walk my back.
You immediately go to the nearest source of water.
Yeah, I don't walk my
Yeah.
yard barefoot. There's a rule against walking in the backyard barefoot because of glass, but it also implies because of dog poop.
Are you guys thinking the same thing? Why don't you pick up your dog shit?
I was thinking that's what I've been telling. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I'm an asshole. I don't even want the dogs, so I have him pick it up. He wants the
Oh my
dogs. He's the reason why the
goodness,
dogs are here. He can pick up the dog poo.
Or not.
Man, you're the reasons why my neighborhood is littered with pick up your own dog shit signs.
oh my goodness. Thank you.
Mm.
I pick it up if I take them to the park. If I take them to the park and I've got them there and they poo, I'll pick it up.
Don't
But-
shit in strange places, but in my home. Let it fucking rip.
My
I don't
castle,
even
your
enter
castle.
to the backyard. And the backyard's quite overgrown right now too, so it's even more dangerous.
Man, that like, I'm not gonna lie, that upsets me.
Or if you get invited,
It's
you get
so
invited,
bad.
like, hey,
bad.
you know what I mean, cookout, you know what I mean, we're gonna put up a volleyball net.
This bitch hosts bonfires and shit.
Yeah.
Not at my place.
Over to your doo-doo home.
Not at my place.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that at my place. Any
There was
event that hold at my house is in the house. And if you have to have a cigarette, I have a closed and screened in porch on the front.
so
Man.
you were talking about people who do those little passive aggressive pick up your dog shit signs. Like I mean I get it. Like, they wouldn't be there if there wasn't a reason for it. But there was one time that when I was living in an apartment complex in Austin, and somebody super passive aggressive put a little sign out in the yard, in the apartment complex yard. Nobody had their own lawn, but they put it out in the apartment complex lawn saying, dogs don't poop here. And so then I went into my apartment, printed up a little sign, stuck it in the yard a few feet away that said, hey dogs, poop over here. Because I hate that passive aggressive, super like Karen behavior where it's you're telling other people their business. I mean, yeah, they should have picked up after their dog, but
It
Like-
does. So I understand where you're coming from, but I've also lived in neighborhoods where like it's just straight up disrespectful to
Disrespectful,
not.
Yeah.
right?
Like it's
Yeah.
just like people like, and then I've seen dog, like, because I have a dog and I've seen other people's dog shit, and that pisses me off so much because it makes me look like an asshole. And sometimes I think about it, I'm like, oh man, I should just pick it up, and I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Like
Yep.
I was not put on this fucking earth to pick up a fucking stranger's dog shit. Like
I never considered for a second picking up somebody else's
I have.
dog shit.
I've picked up strange dog shit just because
Mm.
I don't want to get in trouble for it. Like it's everyone gets in trouble for it. Everyone. Man, this like doo-doo conversation got so serious.
I mean, it took up the last like 15 minutes of our show.
Man.
I don't think Josephine, you were in the middle of the question, weren't you?
What?
You're. I don't even know if we finished your question before we went on to the doo-doo question.
I was the parent and its secrets, but I don't know how we got into this.
Okay, so to go back to the parent
because
secrets and a monkey throwing feces thing.
Yeah,
Like,
the monkey throwing.
Destiny.
yeah,
Oh,
you said-
yeah.
that's right.
So
That's
something I
right.
wanted to touch on with that is Destiny. You're like, I don't really have any secrets. I would be a very bored parrot. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't like when people say, I don't care if the government sees my phone. I don't have any secrets. I got nothing to hide. Okay, the whole I've got nothing to hide. Yeah, okay, I'm a very vanilla person. I got nothing to fucking hide, but I still want to hide it. I still don't want the government going through my phone, even though I've got nothing to hide. So I mean, that's my 2 cents. It's like, I don't, that's a weird route for me to take. That I hear about a parrot that tells all your secrets, and I immediately jump to like government surveillance and privacy issues. But
Yeah,
but
because you know
that's
birds
where
aren't
I'm
even
at.
real.
You're gonna get commercials about parrots now.
Well, my parrot died last week, so
For real?
No, you just posted pictures of it.
yeah, the African gray or whatever. Yeah, I that's what I would pick. I would pick the parrot because, like I said, a monkey sitting there, even though it's throwing doo doo at other people and stuff. No, I'm going to have to be the one to clean it up, and yeah, so I would pick the parrot.
He's like, nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
even though
All right. I think everybody answered all the questions.
I do want a monkey though.
Well, you got a cage. You can get a capuchin.
Oh.
Was that?
You've got a cage, right? Is it a sizable cage?
Oh yeah, very big cage.
Oh, get a sugar glider. Those things get no bigger than your thumb, and they are so cute.
Not a squirrel.
Or a squirrel, yeah.
I mean, if it's a big enough cage, get a submissive.
I got a red-tailed boa.
Am I the only one that heard that?
I heard it.
You want to see it?
Okay. No,
Yes, I do want to see it, but yeah.
Cheers.
Man, they allow you to own these type of animals in Maryland? Where the fuck is it?
You want to see it?
Yeah. No, I don't see it.
We do not see it. We see a
Turn the
glare.
screen down.
Yeah, point your camera down more.
Just take it out and Britney Spears it.
I'm about
Yeah,
to go
that's
Google what
just
Britney Spears did with a
walls.
snake.
Oh,
Just got it?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Nice. I like that.
Is it a female?
yeah,
Do you know it has a clitoris?
Elsa.
Did you just say that?
I did just say it.
My
Snake owners don't know this.
That they have that?
Snakes have clitoris.
I mean, I'm not going to sit there and try to have sex with it, but
Well,
I
I'm
know how to
saying
tell
no.
the difference between a male and a
Yeah,
female,
just
but
like I had a whole bit about how snakes have clitorises.
I was unaware.
Yeah,
don't think I've
that was like
heard
one of my
that
first jokes.
it was a good thing I came out here because she needs some water.
No.
I'm about to go Google where to find that. And then I'm going to be that creep that visits your local reptile shop.
Well, because they have to. It's so crazy that it took so long. Like, literally in 2023 is when they discovered it. that snakes have clitorises. This isn't like something that people have always known, which that like blows my mind. Like I think that's the craziest thing. But the way that snakes have sex is pretty cool. They have to like latch, like you have to make sure it latches on and
Mhm.
shit. And like
Yeah.
I'm assuming like the fluttering that the female does with her genitals, I'm assuming that's her clit. So you have to kind of tickle it to get it to latch to the male snake.
That noted.
So if you ever want to breed some snakes are so cool. I'm sorry.
I now want to
like
breed
No,
a snake.
I love
hours
them.
watching fucking shit.
Yeah, I love them. I had 7.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had 7, but
What
That's
happened?
a lot.
the place where I was staying at or whatever, they were slumlords or whatever. So I went to work. I kept complaining about the electricity and this, and they just wasn't doing anything. So then I went to work, came back, like the outlets blew. So it was winter. It was wintertime, so they froze to death. She was the only survivor. I had a banana boa. I had a rare breed that was worth all kinds of money. Had a Burmese. Had 2 or 3 balls. Yep, she was the only survivor.
That sucks. That's sad. I'm really sorry.
Yep.
Man, I don't even like snakes, but I feel for you.
I'd be really
sucks.
upset if my fucking pets died because of my incompetent landlords.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure. The fuck.
Yeah. Man. That's how you
Oh,
know it's getting late. Our conversations are getting more and more serious.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap up the show. We have
I didn't even get my
Patrick-
turn.
Bitch, yes you did. You said
The gum or the
gum.
poop?
gum and
The
doo-doo.
poop or the gum?
Yeah,
All right.
you and
All right.
we did this with those last 2 ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
made
You're
it
right.
through, and we've done lots of callbacks. It's been interesting to say the least. I'm very happy that all of you got to join me. Of course, 2 of you have been here before. Josephine, thank you for joining us for the first time today. Do you have any upcoming shows that you want to shout out?
I don't know, man. I'm terrible with my schedules, and y'all don't fucking live here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We've got,
Well,
Presumably, there are people who are going to be watching that are not us.
I don't
that
Yeah.
would
really.
come to the show.
I'm not into strangers knowing where I am. We do
I'm
have a
very into that.
Whippersnapper show that Destiny will be in August 29th. It's gonna be a good show, really funny comedians, one of the best venues in Mobile. So yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, that'll be plenty fun. And congrats on all the touring you've been doing lately. It looked really fun.
Yeah.
Jasper, would you like to say anything about your jazz before we head on out?
Yeah, I already pimped my show at the beginning, but
Yeah,
less
just
than
a recall.
fresh, a movie podcast is what the show is called. It's me and my creative partner Stephen Cassidy. We just go through and like talk about movies we liked, movie history, just movie reviews, just anything related to movies or tangentially related to movies.
Nice. Funny man, last time we played Would You Rather, I got slightly intoxicated and kept forgetting you. That is the reason why I have paper in front of me today to make sure everybody got to answer the question. Thank you for making me a better woman. You got any
Okay,
shout outs
alright.
you want to do?
Man, shout out to you for, invite me again. The Morning Mac crew. We all got together and did a show Wednesday. Supposed to
That's
do
fun.
a
Morning
show.
Mac show
Yeah,
every Monday through Friday.
supposed to do a show on the 29th, but unable to do that now because of
Yeah, 'cause we're
work
doing
schedule. And December the 6th, December the 6th in Vegas, Sauce in the City.
Ooh.
Was you going?
I have to get my ticket, so I'm on the fence, but I
You
intend
got
on
plenty of
being
time.
there. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be in Vegas the end of October, so there's gonna be only a month gap between
Right.
that and the Sauce in the City one. So
Right.
I intend on being in Vegas on the 6th for the Sauce in the City show,
Right.
but I cannot guarantee it. But you're
But-
gonna be there, right?
Yeah, y'all be there.
Rock and roll. I better be there. I better find the damn way to be there because I mean, hang out with you, Beast, just Althea, everybody that's been on that show. It's been really, really fun. And Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, which is a Monday evening event. That's the whole reason I know about this platform and why I started doing my own thing on here. So I owe a little bit of contribution to that. So I'm gonna try.
Well, it's
But
mainly
yeah.
on Tuesdays. It's either going to be. It all depends on work schedule. It's either going to be on Sundays, Mondays, or Tuesdays.
Okay.
The Sauce in the City. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't looked at the group chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everybody, this was a great show. I appreciate all of you. Anybody watching, y'all can go check out Better Being Bored podcast going live on YouTube and Facebook. We also put out our interviews that happen on Sundays. We go live on there, but those appear on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music. So that's pretty dang cool. And then be on the lookout for little interviews on the in-betweens that will, again, be live on Facebook and YouTube for individuals that live in other states that we'll be interviewing. I've got a director that's going to be joining me here soon, a fighter. So we're going to have some cool stuff coming up.
And me.
Ma'am?
I said, and me.
And you. Yes, absolutely. But you're going to be coming in. You're going to be on the one that's showing on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Josephine will be joining us. That'll be great. As part of the Distant Individuals, we've got some interesting faces coming in. We've got somebody that's TikTok famous that's going to be joining us this coming Monday instead of Sunday. So we'll have a late show, but it'll be a show. And I'm so happy that everybody was joining me today. Y'all have a great one, and I'm going to end this stream. Bye.
Good night, everyone.